I believe we all know sometimes, who we are or who we want to be when life is perfect, Your job is good, your family is good, no stress in a sense in life, everything's just going well, you know. In a sense, your ideas are more clear, your actions are clear, You decide to stick to your goals, you decide to do all these things because your life is, in a sense, stable. But we all get through life. We all have a bad season in life. We all go through seasons that things don't go as well. So the question is here is the question here is who are we when we are down? We can forget about the bigger picture. We need to keep holding on. And I say this just because, there's a lot of times that we're gonna be in places that life is not good. Life is down, you feel terrible, you might feel depressed, you might feel some type of emotions, something happened to somebody, you took a bad decision with the money and you are struggling with money, whatever decision it is, that you are struggling, you got fired, whatever. You can't allow these things to make you forget about the bigger picture, about just because you are in times that they are dark, that doesn't mean that they should stop you from, you know, making that light. Because I believe we all go through dark seasons, dark stages. That life isn't as pretty, but we have to decide to make that light. We have to see that light. It is always there. It's about perspective. I believe the light is always there, and it will always be. It is just about us choosing to drop our ego and, in a sense, have be able to see it. You know, it's always there, but it's just sometimes we need to put down our egos in order to achieve that perspective. So don't forget never about the person that you want to be. You're gonna have dark times. You're gonna have a lot. When you're going for your dreams, when you're going for something really, really extraordinary, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna owe money. You're gonna have stress. You're gonna be looking for how to pay your bill. All these type of things that normally they will stop somebody from still doing the things that they need to do. But no, whenever you got those times, you need to remember that everything is temporarily. You need to keep working hard. There is no excuses because just because you feel a little bit, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take still actions. So a lot of times that I felt that I didn't want to go to the gym. I felt that I was tired mentally, but I still was able to go. I still was able to show up. And always, 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 the most days that you feel like you shouldn't go to the gym is the days that you should definitely go to the gym. And when you're able to experience this and understand why I say this, you will understand that, when you're able to put your discipline in front of all your feelings, because it doesn't matter how I feel. I know I'm gonna do the things that I know I have to do. You know, I don't care about external things as it is raining, storms, it's sunny, it's not sunny, cloudy, not cloudy, windy. Like, I don't really care about these things, and I just be able to do them. It's a lot of times that I went to the gym when it was snowing, it was having a storm, and did I even think about it? No, because I already knew that I needed to go, and I will find a way. Of course, after cleaning the snow, of course, if it's raining, I don't really care, but the storms is completely different, but you still need to show up, you can't allow these external things that happen that are out of your control, as it is, people feelings, as it is, people thoughts, as it is circumstances external, like, you got fire, like it's rainy, like cloudy, like all these things that are out of your control. You need to put your discipline, in a sense, in front of you and say that, and no matter what my situation it is in the moment, I'm gonna see able to do it. At the end of the day, you are somebody with feelings. You are somebody that struggles. We all know that. We all struggle the same thing. We all have feelings. And I can't really say to you like, oh, like if you're feeling bad, it's completely fine to have a day off. Okay, take a day off. But 2 days, a week, that's when it comes to problem. That's when it comes to you are choosing that negative position to stay with you because you are not allowing yourself to grow out of it. You are not doing any different action in order to get out of that situation. And that's something that is always will be your fault because you are the one who is deciding that. You're the one who is deciding to not grow up or not move on. So just be careful with that. Remember, dark times will be always in our life, but just remember when these times that it comes for everybody. Don't forget about the bigger picture. Don't forget about the person that you wanted to be. You just remember why did you start it? Why did you actually start all this?